Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunting.
Take pity, sir, and spare me a few seconds. A few seconds, supper is all I ask.
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold... My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the... I tracked it to a group of band... I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith. But tomorrow, what then? Do the elves take us home? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives? And what does the Empire?
I'm still trying. figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
I've been tending to the warriors of your vassal for as long as I can remember.
I've been running interference for you around here. I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign. Yet.
Now, royalty, and reshape this land which is mine. For you, Red Legion, for I love you. I love, even as man, great Talos cherished us. For he saw in us, in each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And there it is, friends, the ugly. We are the children of man. Talos is the true God of man, ascended to right, to rule the realm.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself. I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid. That's good stock.
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. Glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible...
Ah! The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend
Leave me
here to
alone.
thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once.
We've got nothing to talk about.
You should come too.
A dragon!
Jarl
exciting.
Balgruuf is waiting.
Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon
Mind your
decides
own
to attack
business.
Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
Get away from me!
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Get away from me!
Good. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory. Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack Whiterun. No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack. Run. There's no time to lose.
I envy you the I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
With respect, companion, I'd ask that you and your friends muzzle that dog of yours. The howling coming from Jorvaskar has gotten out of hand.
And there it is, friends. The ultimate. We are the chosen man.
It's a shame. This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the hag-ravens. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kynareth's wind, it's held in a hag-raven nest called Orphan Rock.
To yourself, sneak thief. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouted him apart.
Ripe fruit and... Take a look. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Come to chat
Finest
with an
cuts.
old woman.
Some may call this
Do
junk.
your good
Me,
deeds for them.
I call them treasures. Good hunting.
My friend Maven and I, have you met bits and bobs? Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Know the place of follows, too. You take care of yourself
Getting
now.
fresh from the farms daily, Nazeem.
If you were getting them from my farm, they'd be twice as fresh.
Well met, kinsman. What brings you to Whiterun? Truly? By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of White. Man gives bards a bad name. We Nords have a long history as warrior, but Mikael, he sings only for gold and the affections of wenches. He dishonors our traditions.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale. Interesting, to say the least. But with all that's been going on the one hand, supplies are harder to come, but on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some... All that matters is that some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted by the
Your
best
son chose his
blacksmith
side,
in
and he chose
Skyrim.
poorly.
Patron of the great clan Battleborn.
You've been a good friend to me.
Never
That
accepted.
means something.
Battleborn is a name out of legend.
Come see my collection
Sung.
of Grey Mane's finest
Do you
trinkets.
believe
You'll not
this
find
old
them like an old hamlet.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
What do you need? A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely... We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorik. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard. We're causing no trouble. She may be somewhere in the city. She cannot hide from
I
us
don't care
forever.
what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work. Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
You have the Jarl's confidence, friend.
You'd be surprised how much work it is selling things at a stall. It's not all standing around and chatting.
Let me know if you see anything you like. I'd even trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back. I'm all ears.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that one. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Bit too long.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
I've been tending to the warriors.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts. Mm-hmm.
Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey. The wind. I ain't done nothing.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. Don't get what's coming.
You have the Jarl's confidence, friend.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again. that?
I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm taking command here for the moment. You head back to Whiterun and let the Jarl know what happened.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That... Right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them,
Voice of the Dragonborn.
like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time. Forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? Being awfully quiet. Come on, Irileth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill it. But I don't need some mythical dragon. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Oscar. You ain't alone.